So good morning to all of you and welcome to today's session and welcome to Mind Vantage. Just to let you know, for those who have just been joining in, that Mind Vantage has been practicing mindfulness for the last 16 months. There have been people who have been practicing for all the 16 months and have been getting excellent results as far as their mental well-being is concerned. However, we realized, and one of our friends, Devashish, he suggested that why not create a journey for the total well-being. Yoga, of course, it helps in mental well-being and it is primarily external well-being. We do Yoga Nidra. Yoga Nidra is the Pratyahara, the withdrawal of all senses, and we practice mindfulness, which is actually helping us in the mental well-being. All these are interconnected and it does help in the total well-being. But what is the secret? So the secret lies in Patanjali's Ashtanga, wherein he said that there are three paths to the well-being. One is the external well-being, one is the pratyahara, withdrawal of the senses, and the third one is the internal well-being, which is dharana, dhyana, and samadhi. We decided to make the month of May a month of well-being for everyone. And we realized that if we can connect external well-being, pratyahara, and internal well-being together, it would be a capsule module and people would understand the importance of all this. With that in mind, I approached Art of Living, Venugopal, a good friend of mine, and he suggested, and he immediately agreed. He was very kind enough to be immediately, he gave his consent, and today Art of Living would be here. Venugopal, Deepak, very senior trainers of Art of Living, very, very senior leaders, excellent human beings. They would be here today explaining to us about asanas, about desktop yoga, and about the science of breath also. I think this is a unique concept where all the three parts of a well-being will be explained and will be shared with all of us, right? So 1st of May today, we would be having desktop yoga and science of breath. On the 2nd, on the 8th, we would be having pranayama and science of breath. On the 15th, we would be practicing yoga nidra, and on the 22nd of May, we would be practicing mindfulness as a whole. On the 29th, okay, Reena, so you are also from Art of Living. Okay, thank you. And on the 29th, right, we will conceptualize and look back into all the four parts and see how it can help. Just to tell you about our future plans, I am in touch, we are in touch with Tibet House of Delhi, and we would soon be bringing in the benefits and the practices of Tibetan Buddhism to you also. So with that, we start our practice of gratefulness. And indeed, I am personally grateful to all of you. I'm personally grateful to the entire fraternity of Mind Vantage and to others who have been relentlessly supporting and practicing. I am never, or Mind Vantage was never, they were concerned about the number of people joining. We were always concerned about how the people were getting benefited. And as Bruce Lee said, I'm not scared of the person who tries 10,000 kicks one time. I'm scared of the person who have practiced one kick 10,000 times. And that is what we have done. We have Shubhajit with us, we have Pamela with us, who have been regular to Mind Vantage, and they would be, I think, the benefiters of mindfulness as a practice. So with that, let's be grateful to the Mother World, to the Supreme Power, and let us also express our gratitude to anyone and everyone who have contributed to help us become who we are today. knowingly or unknowingly. It can be the vegetable seller who sells vegetables to us. It can be the transporter who has transported, help us commuting from one place to another. It can be our teacher who has taught us everything that we know today. It is our parents who has brought us up. So we do not know who has contributed to us. There are many we know, there are many we do not know. So with that, let's get into the practice of expressing our gratitude. And with that, I also welcome Venu Madhav from Art of Living. Venu, we are just getting into the practice of gratefulness, and we will be soon back and handing over the session to you. Let's hold our hands near our heart and in silence and with reverence, express our gratefulness. Thank you. Before we get into the main practice, let us center ourselves with a feel out practice. So if you are keeping your hands on your legs, or of course the sole of your feet is touching the ground, or a part of the body is touching any object, your clothes touching your body, earphones touching your ears, whatever it is, let us practice a feel out. Focus on the touch that any object has on your body. And practice a micro hit of feel out. Level it as feel out. Feel out. Feel out. Feel out. Wonderful. And as we close our session and move into the next part and hand over the session to Mr. Venu Madhav from Art of Living. Thank you. Om Shanti. Yeah. So Venu, welcome to today's session. And I'm so grateful to you and to Art of Living for giving the consent of coming and teaching us and sharing with us the secrets of well-being, of breath, of asanas. So once again, from the entire family of Mind Vantage, I express my gratitude to you and to Art of Living. Thank you. Over to you, Venu.
Good morning, Partha.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for giving opportunity. And so let us explore, some things about some of our levels of existence. It's a very beautiful, topic. Nobody taught us either in the school, nor in the college, or in the, our academics or in our professional career. So it's very important to understand. It's very beautiful. Let's start with it. Is it okay if all of you switch on your videos? Are there any challenges? Okay, thank you. So how many of you heard about Art of Living? Partha, definitely. Shekhar. Okay. Art of Living is one of the largest volunteer-based NGO in the world.
Venu, we have Reena. Reena is also from Art of Living, and she's a yoga teacher and a yoga and pranayama teacher also, and a
Oh,
happiness
very
coach.
nice.
Very nice that.
Oh, very nice, very nice. Nice to meet you. You know, so it's one of the largest, voluntary-based organization, humanitarian and education sector. Many service projects being undertaken by his founder, His Holiness Shri Shri Ravi Shankar. And we spread it over more than 156 countries, and we conduct several workshops, stress management workshops, many other things. Okay. So Partha has given me an opportunity to talk about a little bit on this, over 2 sessions, this Sunday and then the next Sunday. Yeah. So we will be taking up little slowly so that people are more comfortable. Hmm. So we divided into 2 parts. First thing is we will do some little stretches or asanas, or you can call sukshma vyayam, and then we will just today I'll give a little introduction to the science of breath, and we will talk a little more about that in the next session. That is how it's going to be. Okay. So I'm sure most of you are, all are working professionals, in various sectors, right? And our job is to most of the time, sitting in front of a big box, and most of the time, especially during the last 2 years, like we were all working from home, and then very little time to go out and even to do some physical activities, right? And our body is meant to be in motion. If we don't move and give activity to our body, it's going to give trouble to us. Yeah. So we need to make it physically fit. The body fit. You have to make it movement. Movement is action. Whereas the opposite of it, of the mind to fit the mind to be fit, we have to do inaction. You have to relax. They are totally opposite. Okay. So we'll experience that both of them today. Today we will little experience about the body. Maybe in the next session we will experience more about the mind. Just relaxing, letting go. If we do let go to our body, it's going to give trouble to us. But if we keeping engaging in the mind in the activity, it's again going to give trouble to us. So we need to understand this. This is the fundamental thing. So we need some activity for the body and relaxation for the mind. Letting go. Very, very important. And there is another layer of existence in between them, which is the breath. This body and the mind are connected. It's like a bridge. This is the breath. How the breath is going to be, connected to it, how it plays an important role to control our body as well as the mind. That also we will experience. So what we will do is today, we will do some little stretches just only for the face maybe up to the shoulders. So these are things which we can do just sitting in a place and just do the relaxation. And we can see that how many things we can do just by sitting just only on the face. Okay. So what you can do is you can click your thumbs, place it on your. Can you spotlight me, Partha? Yes, I can make me co-host so that people can. Put your thumb on the temples on both sides, and
Done, Venu.
yeah, thank you. Yeah, so put your thumbs and place your fingers at the back of your head. Okay, just press, just massage your temples and the back of your head. And one thing you need to do is in the yoga, the principle is we have to do as much as you can. There is no competition. Somebody is doing like that, I should be like that. No, because everyone's body is unique, and there is no competition. And one more thing is, one thing we can do is you can keep a smile on the face. It's very, very important. And we don't need any reason to keep a smile on the face. Yeah, just keep a smile on the face and just do it 100%. Now, keep your palms on the sides of the head, and just massage. Yeah, and circle clockwise and anti-clockwise. Relax. Now, just keep your fingers on the ears and pull the ears down. Pull it down. Pull the ears down. And remember to keep a smile on the face. Okay. And pull it up. Okay. And relax. Now, just stretch your eyebrows sides. Keep it to the fingers at the center and just pull it sides. And relax. Okay. Now on the eyelids. Okay. Now what we'll do is you just keep your index finger in front of you. Okay. And do not move your head. Keep your focus on this index finger. What we will do is we will slowly take the index finger to the right side. And as we move the finger, just keep your focus eyes on the index finger. Do not move your head. To the right. Go as much as you can. Go to the right side, to the shoulder. And keep looking at it. Once you feel that you cannot move focus further, just come back to the center. Without moving your head, only the eyeballs focusing on the finger. Come to the center. Now take it to the left side. Do not move your head, only the eyeballs. Come to the center. Once again, go to the right. Again, come to the center. And to the left. And come to the center. And relax. Now what we'll do is keep your finger in front of you, index finger. Slowly make a circle. As you move the circle, again keep your focusing on the index finger. Move the eyeballs in the clockwise direction. See, this you can do without moving your finger also. Just move the eyeballs in the clockwise direction. Just focusing on the head. Do not move your head. And keep a smile at the face. Do not forget to smile. And in the anti-clockwise, you can make the circle little bigger. Big circles. Do not move your head, only the eyeballs. and relax. Okay. Now we have to blink your eyes very fast. Blink, 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 blink. Blink 10 times fast. Now squeeze your eyes. Close your eyes and squeeze. And wide open. Once again, squeeze. And wide open. You know, when you do when you do something which is very wandering, right? What do you do? Like that, right? So you can make a squeeze your eyes very tight. If you wish, you can make that sound and open the wide open. And squeeze. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Wide open. It is good for the both eyes as well as your mouth. Once again, we'll do one more time. Squeeze. You can tighten your fist also as well. Tighten the fist, tighten the eyes. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And wide open. It's very good for the eyes. Okay. Now what we do is we will take out your tongue out. Okay. And take your tongue to the right side. See, if you and all of you keep the video on, no, it will be very nice to watch this. Keep your tongue and towards the right and look towards the left. Tongue to the right and keep your eyes to the left. You're able to see the right nostril. You stand in the front of the mirror and do this. Very good.
Okay.
And come back. Now tongue to the left and look towards the right. Once again, to the right, tongue to the right. Feel like to laugh, it's okay. Do not resist any feelings. And to the left. And relax. Now, both the jaws together, with the teeth together. And squeeze. And breathe out to the nostrils. Breathe in to the mouth. Tighten both the jaws. Good. Yeah. Now what to do is, with the tongue, push the right jaw. Push the right jaw to the right side with the tongue. Close your mouth and push. Come back, center, and to the left. And massage the jaws with the tongue. Rotate the tongue and massage the upper jaw, lower jaw, side, and the see, it's good for the tongue, good for the jaws, and even more saliva is produced. How many of you felt that saliva is produced when you were rotating back? It's good. Yeah? Just once again do it. Rotate the jaw, rotate the tongue. And relax. You know how much saliva you can produce in a day? You can do it, I think around 2 liters. We don't chew the food, we only gulp the food in the mouth. Just take some time to keep the food in the mouth and just chew it, mix it with saliva, let the saliva get produced, mix with saliva, and then eat. It's very good. Yeah. Now, what we do is now keep straight. Keep your back straight. As you breathe in, lift your shoulders up and touch to the ears. Breathe in, go up. Breathing out, drop down, drop the shoulders. Once again, breathe in, lift the shoulders up. Feel the back, make it straight, and down. Once again, take it up and down. One last time. Lift the shoulders up and down. So all these things you can do just sitting in a chair. You don't have to even get up. Yeah? You can just do some exercise for the hands. Make a fist in front of the shoulder, right in front, and rotate. Rotate clockwise and anti-clockwise. Now, make a fist, hands parallel to each other, and take it to the sideways, and to the front, and to the sideways, and to the front. Now, hands up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Okay. Now again, hands parallel. Stretch your hand in front of you. What we do is now, as you breathe in, take your hands to the shoulders, and now with forceful exhalation. So those who are having any heart problem or BP, do it very slowly. Otherwise, you can do forceful exhalation. Make a sound and forceful exhalation. Breathe in, take your hand to the shoulders. Forceful exhalation, just throw your hands. Now shake your hands. Shake, 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 shake. Fast, 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 fast. Take it up. Take it up. Hands up. Shake, 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 sideways. Shake, 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 shake. You can move your body, shake your body, head, keep a smile on the face. Shake, 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 shake. can make a laugh, make a sound. Ha 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 and relax. Eyes closed. Observe the sensations in the body. And observe the breath. Take a deep, long breath in. And breathe out. Incoming breath energizes the body. Outgoing breath relaxes the body. Relax more and more. Take a deep, long breath in. And let go. Incoming breath energizes the body. Outgoing breath relaxes the body. Become aware of this phenomenon, which is happening all the time. One more deep breath in. And let go. Becoming aware of the surroundings and the body. Taking your own time. Slowly, gently, you may open your eyes. Okay. How was it?
For me, it was very nice.
Great. Thank you.
Nice? Yeah.
Very nice
Good.
feeling.
Nice feeling? Yeah.
Felt very good, feeling relaxed.
Yeah.
And
these
shake,
things are
shake,
not-
shake is a wonderful exercise that we are shaking all our hands and body, just like a kid, child.
Yeah, it's like a becoming, going back to the child. That is what is required.
You're right.
No, for example, if I ask, if I keep in one hand a chocolate, in another hand a piece of mind, yeah. If I offer this to the child, what the child takes?
So child will definitely go for the chocolate, and if I ask me, I'll definitely go for the peace of mind.
Why? What happened? What is the difference between the child and you?
Because now I understand that chocolate is just the time being, and peace of mind is for a long time of your life. It gives you a better health.
Exactly.
I think the child is anyway in peace and he or she is happy. And I am much more conscious about my happiness or unhappiness. By anyway, the child is happy and he has peace of mind. So he doesn't need it anymore.
What do you think that if we go back to that, state of the child's mind, how would be our life going to be?
Sorry, come again.
If we were go back to the child, let's turn our mind to the child's mind. how our life are going to be.
It's good, worry-free.
Worry-free, yeah. So our purpose of life is to take our mind to that child's mind. Yeah? Child always be present in the present moment, lives in the present moment. There is no stress, there is no anxiety, there is no fear. Child lives always in the present moment. But what happened as we grow up, we at some point of time we start losing that child's nature, because of the many other responsibilities or work pressure, peer pressure, stress, many other things, right? And we tend to get into a lot of negative emotions like greed, anger, jealousy, fear, etc. Right? And nobody taught us how to get over these negative emotions. Many times people say that don't get angry, don't get stressful, don't get fearless, become fearless. But how to get not to stress, how to get not angry, how to overcome the angry, how to overcome these negative emotions, nobody taught us. Yes or no? You agree with me?
No.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So I had one, can I ask something?
Yes, go ahead, please.
Yeah, it was wonderful. I'm Devashish here. So I have been doing this mindful practice for quite some time. And we were taught and we realized that through mindfulness practice, we attain concentration of mind, equanimity, and sensory clarity, right? And we have been doing it religiously in the morning, with Partho's help. Now, my question is that, this is very interesting. I mean, the exercises that you showed, right? I was just trying to think that, firstly, what do we achieve? Because I can clearly see the difference after doing the exercises. Certain things are happening, right? So I can't define it, but it's happening. But essentially, how do we, ensure that these exercises are done in conjunction with the mindful practice? If you can help me there.
Yeah, sure. We'll discuss that. We'll come to that.
Okay.
Before that, I would like to share a small story. You all ready to listen a story? Yeah?
Yeah, anytime. Child again.
See, if I ask the child, I'll tell you one story, what the child will say, yes, come on, tell me. Yeah? I want that same enthusiasm in all of you. Do you want to listen to story?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah?
Okay, yes.
Okay. So there is one professor. Okay. Professor, is a PhD scholar. All of you know how professors going to be. Professor walking along the bank of a river. Okay. So he wanted to cross over to the other side of the river. Okay. So he's searching for a boatman, and he was walking around the river side, the bank of the river, and then he suddenly found one boatman with a boat. So he requested that that boatman he said, I'll give you 100 rupees. Please help me to go to the other side. He said, yes, let's get in. Yeah. So he started rowing the boat. In the midway, the professor asked this boatman, hey, tell me, do you know physics? He's a physics professor. So he's asked, do you know physics? Do you know laws of the physics? How this works and all? How many of you had you heard this story before? Anyone? Yeah. Partha, yeah. Then he said, no, I don't know physics. I don't know the laws of the physics. Yeah.
Yes, I have heard it.
Then he said, without lots of knowing out of physics, your 25% of life is gone, waste. Yeah. And then he again started continuing the journey. Again, the professor asked him, do you know stock markets, how to trade stocks, that are mutual funds? He said, I don't know. Without trading, knowing about knowledge of mutual funds and stocks, your 50%, 20% of life is gone. It's waste. Okay. Then, and again he continued, and again one more question he asked, like, do you know statistics? He said no. Then another 25% of life is gone, 70% is waste. Okay. After some time, this boatman now turned to ask a question. He asked this professor, Professor, do you know how to swim? What would be his answer?
No.
He said no. Okay. Now the boatman said, this boat has a hole. Your 100% of life is going to be gone. I am jumping off. Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay. Okay. That is the story. So what do you understand from this story?
Practical knowledge is more important than bookish knowledge.
Okay. It is that, the quality of life depends on the state of your mind. Many people, we have learned how to cook, how to drive a car, how to dance, how to, do some business. There are skills, different arts we have learned, right? But the quality of life depends on the state of the mind. Nobody has taught us how to handle our mind. So the mind, what you see is nothing but in the reflection of your mind. What you see in the world is nothing but a reflection of your mind. If your mind is peaceful, you tend to see the peaceful surroundings. If you see that you are stressful, you tend to pass the stressful mind to the others. Yeah. What is that mind? The quality of state of the quality of a mind of the professor is like, I am so great, you are waste, we are waste. What he got back? The mirror image. You getting what I'm saying? That your life depends on the state of your mind. As I said before, this negative emotions, anger, greed, jealousy, so all these are there, keep coming in our life, as a part of daily life. But how to handle them, how to overcome this? First of all, we need to understand the nature of the mind, how the nature of the mind works. What is the nature of the mind? Nature of the mind is it is to oscillate between the past and the future. Either it goes to the past, it's nothing but a collection of thoughts. Mind is nothing but a collection
Astrologer and historian.
Astrologer, historian, yeah. So it goes to the past and the future. Either you get anger thoughts or fear thoughts, or greed, or jealousy, or anxiety. So many thoughts keep coming in. Yeah. What happens? There is a connection. As I said before, the body, breath, and the mind are connected. Suppose you get an anger thought. Have you observed the pattern of the breath? Yeah. So I'll take another 10 minutes. Is okay, Partha? 8:45, no? 8:55 is fine?
Yes, perfect.
Yeah. Okay. So, as I said, like when you get an anger thought, how is your breath? Every time you have observed?
Faster.
This is faster. Yeah, absolutely. So when when you get an anger thought in the mind, the pattern of the breath changes to fast. Yeah. And what happens when the breath is fast? What happens to the sensations at the physical level, the body level?
There are a lot of sensations in the body, palpitations.
Palpitations, your heart becomes beating fast, your breath is very fast, your body becomes warm.
Headaches, pain.
Headaches, digestive system effects, many things, many organs get affected just by breathing fast. Yeah. So just observe this. Suppose if you are very happy and calm, how is your breath?
Slow
and slow. Breath. And how is your body? Relaxed. Yeah. So that means for every emotion in the mind, there is a pattern associated, a breath associated to it. The rhythm of the breath associated to it. Suppose if you are angry, the rhythm of the breath is different. If you are happy, the rhythm of the breath is different. If you are anxious, the pattern of the breath is different, and so on. Yeah. And As the pattern of the breath is changes, the sensations at the body levels also keep changing. Yeah. And what is the nature of the mind? Nature of the mind is to oscillate between the past and the future. Yeah. When it goes to the past, you get anger thought. You go to the future, you get anxiety. And with the breath is keep changing. Because of the rhythm of the breath is keep changing, sensations at the body level also keep changing. And that is actually creating a lot of stress in our nervous system, which we don't pay attention to. But where is life? Is it the life is in the past or in the future? Right now. Present moment, right now. Right now. The life is in the present moment. The body is in the present moment. The breath is in the present moment. Are we carrying yesterday's body or today's body? Today's body. Are you breathing yesterday's breath or today's breath? Right now. But where is the mind? The past or in the future? That is a mismatch. If you bring this mind, if you develop a skill or an art to bring this mind to the present moment, then the body, breath, and mind are in synchronized. That's when you have this harmony and the healthy and happiness comes in. Huh? Very nice perspective, correct? Now, how to bring this mind in the present moment is the question. That is the challenge, correct? Anyway, you don't have to do anything to bring the body to the present moment. You don't have to do anything to bring the mind and the breath to the present moment. They're always there. The challenge is to bring this mind to the present moment. Yeah. If I say that I don't want to get angry, I want to bring the mind to the present moment, will it happen? It creates even more stress to you. Yeah. But how to do this? How to bring this mind to the present moment? That is where the science of breath comes in. Science of breath, I already explained. And there are two ways to bring this mind to the present moment. One is through the breath, second is through the meditation. So as I said, this breath is a bridge between the mind and the body. Yeah, and the mind thought coming in, the rhythms in the breath is changing, sensations in the body levels are changing. That we have seen it. Right now, when the mind has the ability to change the rhythms of the breath, can the reverse be possible? That means when we change the rhythms of the breath consciously, can we change the state of the mind? Can we bring the mind to the present moment?
Very much.
That is possible. That is what is science of breath. That is what is reverse is possible. When mind is influencing the breath can influence the mind. Yes, that is possible. Yeah. So we will, what we will do is, we will just do one, a small breathing pranayam, breathing technique or a pranayam. Prana is breathing means prana is a life force of energy. Ayama is a direction. Okay. Pranayama is a giving a direction to the life force through the using the breath. What we will do is we will practice a simple technique called Nadi, Shodhan, Pranayam or alternate nostril breathing. Okay. What we do is you keep your right hand thumb on the right nostril. Okay. Index and middle finger between the eyebrows. And the ring finger and little finger on the left nostril. Okay. Thumb on the right nostril. Index and the middle finger between the eyebrows. Okay. Ring finger, little finger on the left nostril. Okay. Now take a deep breath in for both the nostrils. Press the thumb, open the left nostril and breathe out from the left nostril. Now breathing from left nostril. Close the left nostril. Hold the breath for a few seconds, 2 seconds. And open the right nostril and breathe out from right. Now breathe in from right. Close the right nostril. Hold the breath. Open the left and breathe out from left. This is one cycle. So on your own, do some few cycles with eyes closed. Breathe in from left. Hold and breathe out from right. Continue on your own pace. Slow and deep, long breaths. Make your breath long and deep. And keep your back straight. Attention on the breath. Keep a gentle smile on the face. Deep and long breaths. Continue a few more rounds. And relax. After this round, slowly, gently, taking your own time, may open your eyes. And this is, as I said, this is Nadi Shodhan. Nadi means the channels, energy channels in the body. Shodhan means cleansing them. You know? So when you do Nadi Shodhan Pranayam, all the nadis get cleansed. Very simple as well, very powerful, very effective breathing technique. You can do this anytime when you're feeling stressful. Just do some few rounds of Nadi Shodhan Pranayam. Then consider the state of the mind. Change the state of the mind immediately. Yeah, it's like the rule is like, as I said, like breathing from left, breathing out from right, breathing in from right, and breathing out from left. This is one round. Yeah? Try to do 9 rounds in 5 minutes. If you're doing more rounds, that means you have to slow down.
9 rounds. 9 rounds.
9 rounds in 5 minutes.
Okay.
That is the thumb rule. Yeah. If you are able to, if you are doing more, initially you may tend to do long because the more rounds, because you tend to breathe in fast and breathe out fast. Just pay attention and slow down. Practice it to get to the state of 9 rounds in 5 minutes. If you're doing less rounds, it's very good. If you're doing more rounds, slow down. Yes, somebody has a question?
what is the significance of putting two fingers in the middle of two eyebrows? Because in Anulom Vilom, people do the same thing, but we don't put two fingers between the two eyebrows.
So there are the two nadis, no, Chandra Nadi and Surya Nadi. Left is the Chandra Nadi, right is the Surya Nadi. The culmination, that's the point where these two nadis meet. That's where, when you're breathing in, take your attention as you breathe in, go up and take your attention to the between the eyebrows. The eyebrows, between the eyebrows, that is the Ajna chakra. There are 7 chakras in our body, the energy centers. One of the energy center is between the eyebrows. That eyebrows center is for awareness as well as anger. So that is the reason to bring more awareness. We say that keep your fingers between the eyebrows and keep your focus on the between the eyebrows as you breathe in. And then as you hold, keep the attention on the between the eyebrows, and then breathe out on other nostril. And there is a lot of significance to the point between the eyebrows. Yeah, one of them is like this, one of the chakras, one of the energy points.
Third eye is also there, right? Third eye. The third eye chakra.
Third eye is nothing but it is it's the awareness. It's the Agnya chakra, that is third eye. Yeah, it's awareness. You are right. Yeah.
So one point, I mean, on the duration that you said, right? So 9 rounds in 5 minutes. Just a question on, what should be the ideal time for the hold? Because you can hold for quite some time, or you can hold it for maybe 10 seconds or 5 seconds. Any thoughts?
Yeah, it's hold time. You can keep it hold for 2 to 4 seconds. It's good enough.
Okay.
4 seconds, 2 to 4 seconds.
All right.
All right. Yeah. All right. I think what we'll do is we will continue this discussion on this, on the breath and the breath of mind. We'll experience one meditation also in the next session, and we will do one. We'll learn one more pranayam, and we will see the state of the mind, how it is connected to the breath and meditation. The next session. Is it fine? Next Sunday?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, perfect.
Yeah, perfect. And then if you can tell us something on the science of the practices, right? A little bit on the chakras and other things that you said.
So chakras, that's a totally different session. Yeah. Maybe we can do a separate session on chakras, Partha.
Yeah.
About half an hour, 40-minute section. It's a very, very beautiful subject. We can have a separate session altogether on that. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. All right. So can we just do a quick recap what and all we did now before we wind up? You can type in, or you can just quickly one by one. You can just.
So anyone can just tell us what we did. Anyone can start.
We did first. We did some processes of relaxation massage. So we started with massage of head or like that. So post that we have done face massage through tongue, so that saliva can be secreted more. Eye, we have contracted our eyes and then breathe out. Post that, shake, shake, shake. That one. And we have done this pranayama, and a story was shared.
So I think basically it was a question of body and mind connection, which you told very importantly. And body and mind is connected through the breath, right? Body is in the present, the mind is in the past or in the future, the breath is in the present. So breath connects the two. So that is one of the key learnings that I had today, right? And besides that, while breathing, you explained that breathing in is a method of life. That means we get energized, and breathing out is relaxation, right? And all those exercises that we did is to activate the maybe the frontal portion of our uh, head to this thing, facial, all the sensory things, clarity comes while we do that. So it has a definite positive effect. So these are my learnings. I mean, besides what was said. Yeah.
Very nice.
One of the practices, Venu, which I do, but in a different way, is the peripheral vision. I think you gave a different perspective to it today. A different way of practicing is moving your fingers to the right and then to the left. The peripheral vision. So it's a very, very good and useful practice. Just wanted to share it with everyone that, while you gaze front, right, the sympathetic nervous system, is activated. And when you move to the right, your body is calmed down and your parasympathetic nervous system, they get activated. And this peripheral system, whenever you are stressed, am I right, Venu? Please correct me if I'm wrong. Even if I'm stressed, if I do this peripheral vision practice for some time, immediately my anxiety, my disturbance comes down, my stress comes down, and it's an immediate effect that you have.
Absolutely. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So Venu, I think I never did this. I used to keep my hands stretched and look at the fingers. But the way you taught us today, I think it is fabulous. It is fantastic. That is my takeaway today. So thank you so much.
Very good. Super. Yeah. Anybody else?
Yeah, I'd like to thank you first and say that I really enjoyed the session, and I learned from today's session that it's okay to bring out the child sometimes in you. So it was really nice. Thank you.
Not just sometime, all the time. All the time. Try to do it all the time.
Right.
Good.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. It was wonderful. And I do agree that all the time, if we can really be like a child, like, when we were shaking our body and we were laughing, I think all of us started laughing. At least I felt that I could, feel that everybody was laughing. So let's smile and let's laugh more, because there are ample reasons. That is what we are learning on a daily basis, that there are ample reasons to be happy and to be like a child. Thank you so much. It was wonderful.
Absolutely. Very nice.
My
Thank you,
sincere
Venu,
gratitude.
sir. Okay, go ahead, ma'am.
Yeah. Thank you. My sincere gratitude, sir, that I got this session and the opportunity online, and I'm very happy that I would be able to revisit this session again and again as it is live on the YouTube, so that I would be able to practice it daily. So Venu sir, really, really thank you, and I feel very happy with this. So keep following you. That's better.
Sure.
Also, I just wanted to share, Venu, I think you taught Shekhar. Sorry, Shekhar.
No, go ahead, Partha. I just wanted to thank Venu sir and you, Partha, for arranging this wonderful session. I'm sure all of us will benefit from it. Thank you very much, sir.
So, Shekhar, first of all, we need to thank Devashish. Devashish planted this idea in my mind that, mindfulness is for the mind, yoga is for the body. Why cannot we do a complete capsule for the body, mind, and soul, right? And that's how we conceptualized, and I got in touch with Venu. Venu has been a very good friend of mine, Venu and Deepak. And I did a program I learned pranayama from Art of Living. It was a 2 day session, 2-3 hours session. And I learned so many things from it, right? It is actually, if you can, Venu, you can share the details of the program in the next session. And I think many of us will be benefited from it, because what he said was, while we have been practicing mindfulness, physical exercise is one thing which is completely missing from my life, at least. And this would really help. So when Devashish planted this idea and I went back to Ashtanga, I went back to the extra pratyahara, external practice, internal practice. Who would be the best person to guide us? And it was, I thought immediately, I came to my mind that Venu and Deepak, I can always fall back on them and tell them, ask them, request them to come and help us out and teach us. So thank you, Venu. Thank you so much for agreeing in a single moment. You did not even think for a minute. It was just in a moment you said, yes, yes, I will come. So my immense gratitude to you for making this happen.
So Venu sir, one question. One
Yes.
question before you leave. So I raised this question for the coming week, right? If we have to practice this, when is the right time to do it? And Partha, how do we connect it with the mindful practice that we do in the morning? When do we do it? Before, after, empty stomach, or any time in the day? So if you can just tell us that before we leave.
Yeah, see, any exercises, better to do it with empty stomach, when stomach is light. But this Nadi Shodhan pranayam, which I taught, no, that you can do anytime.
Anytime, as many times?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that helps. Thank you.
Yeah.
Though I'm new to the session, I enjoyed it very much today. So thank you for teaching us all those practices.
Yeah, sure. As I said, we will continue this session. We'll have one more session next Sunday, and then we will discuss more about some more pranayams and and meditation. And as Partha is mentioning about, I will discuss about the upcoming online workshop, where we can explore more about ourselves. We'll discuss in next Sunday. Yeah.
Sure.
Thank you,
sure,
Partha.
Venu.
Thank you so much for giving opportunity and
No.
so many people.
It's a blessing that I know you, Venu. You have been a blessing in my life. I'm blessed to have you, Deepak, as my guides for pranayama, and immense gratitude to you and Deepak. Just one thing I would like to share again on behalf of Mind Vantage is that those who are present today, it is as important as practicing or focusing on your breath or focusing on your mind, right? As you do it on your body and your surroundings. And it is very, very important to take care of the body and the mind and being in the present moment. We practice mindfulness every day morning from 7:15. Many of you might not be able to join it because of timings, but it would really help. And be present in the next Sunday session so that we learn more from Venu. So with that, thank you. Just a minute's relaxation and focusing, right? And close your eyes for a moment. Focus at the base of your nostrils. Feel the warmth of the exhalation. Focus on the warmth of the exhalation on the base of your nostrils. Thank you so much. Open your eyes. Om Shanti. And let today be the happiest day. Thank you so much.
Om
Bye.
Shanti.
Bye-bye.
Thank you and bye.
Have a nice day.
Thank you.